Hello, beloved. This is Dr. Jeff coming to you from my study. And those of you that have had me to your churches or special events, you know that when I come, I teach scripture. I'm not a salesman, and I focus on teaching the word and to encourage the saints wherever it is that I am speaking. But you know that at the tail end of my teaching, I ask for three things of you. Number one, that if you think of us at all, and I don't assume that, people do, but if they do think of us at all, we ask for your prayers. We covet your prayers. Second, that you pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Sha'alu shalom Yerushalayim. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And then three, if God touches your heart to help underwrite us, feed the children and Holocaust survivors, we simply ask you to be obedient. Again, those of you that have heard me teach in your congregation, your event, you know this to be true. Well, as you know, things in the Middle East are heating up again, and my goodness, the U.S. pulled out of Syria. Turkey is now coming into Syria, killing the Kurds. I heard today, or read today on the Jerusalem Post, that Iran is doing military exercises along the border of Turkey, telling Turkey, yeah, don't try anything. Israel's ramping up. They're a little confused why the U.S. pulled out, but all that information is yet to be played out. So there's tension in the Middle East. There always is tension, but it is definitely on a high level of concern at this point. And then on top of that, we just finished the High Holy Days, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot is coming up. Simchat Torah, rejoicing in the law, Thanksgiving, and of course, Hanukkah and Christmas. Now, at the end of the year, for Christmas and Thanksgiving, our ITM family has been so generous, and I thank you for that. Anywhere from end of year gifts, $10,000 up to $40,000. It's just amazing. And this all goes, of course, to feeding the children, the survivors, as it is designated in all of this. And I simply need to ask you, beloved, to ask you to begin to seriously pray as to what God would have you do for a year-end gift. The bottom line is the more funds we have, the more things we can do. And as you may know, God is opening up two new doors for Israel today. One is in Beersheba, and the other is in Sderot. Sderot is where it has been hit by rockets from Hamas, hundreds and hundreds of rockets. Beersheba has been also hit by rocket fire, and the poverty is intense there. So God is opening up new doors, and more information on that is forthcoming. But beloved, I just simply wanted to remind you of the three things that as you think of us, we covet your prayers as we move forward. Two, to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Sha'alu shalom Yerushalayim. Especially now, as things are heating up once again in the Middle East, please pray for Israel. Pray for Jerusalem. Pray for those in Washington, those in leadership in Jerusalem, and all of that. And third, if God touches your heart to help underwrite us, to help us to feed kids, survivors, families, simply, we just ask you to be obedient. Help us this year. Help us to end the year strong financially. May God bless you in profound ways for your generosity. Seek God's face, please, and ask Him what He would have you do to help move Israel Today Ministries forward as these new doors open up to us. Help us to feed these kids and Holocaust survivors and the families. And the Lord will bless you, beloved. He promised he would. I'll bless those who bless you. God is not a liar. He will bless you, trust me. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for your prayers. And always remember, beloved, time is short, life is precious, and Jesus is coming soon. And until he comes, we are together under his wings. Dr. Jeff, coming to you from my study. Shalom and blessings. Until next time.